Now, we're going to approach asking for referrals on a consistent basis a little different. First and foremost, as you engage with your sphere, your center of influence, and for some of us, it might be a little bit smaller because you may have not engaged in a lot of community-like activity or outgoing exercises in being involved in other people's lives. For some of you, you've done a great job with that, and it's going to reward you as you move towards marketing your sphere. So the more that you know about a person, their family, their work, their recreation, you obviously have identified that knowing that if they're a renter or homeowner or investor is just somehow just curious. Have you ever thought about some type of change or living situation or going from a renter to a homeowner? And if they've thought about it, now you've engaged conversation about real estate because you can center everything around the market. So once you now have had those conversations with people, you need to involve them into your business. If their interests are not to participate in real estate or transact in the near future, but they are a friend, a family member, or a referral partner, you need to be able to ask them somehow, some way, can they contribute to their business? Meaning, if you were able to do some things or help them out in some other ways, then would they be willing, or could you count on them in 2023 for one referral? Meaning, the easiest way to do this is when people say thank you. We're going to cover this in your workbook, is when people say thank you, can you do me a favor? This is a simple way now to ask, can I count on you for one referral in 2023 when you're coming about people that have questions about real estate, buying, selling, or investing? And for most people, they're going to say, sure, Justin, you can count on me. And now in your CRM, you have people tagged center of influence, sphere as the source. But now I want a specific tag in your Boomtown, your follow-up boss, whatever CRM you're using, that you could pull up all the people who have said, yes, I will be your referral partner. If they're your referral partner, you're going to start marketing to them as a true partner in the benefits, the desires, the goals, and how can you keep helping them in their goals, knowing, right, that they've committed to helping you in yours. And as we start asking for referrals, it's really going to be through any act of service or the receiving of a thank you. So when people say thank you, you can easily say you're very welcome. I love updating people on the market, and I continue to happy to share with you what's going on. So then that way you're the first to know if anything bad could ever happen or great regarding your home's value in the neighborhood. Can you do me a small favor? And they're going to say yes. And when they say yes, you're going to say great, knowing that you've really enjoyed this feedback. Who else should I be speaking to that lives in the neighborhood or another neighborhood that would value from what I've been sharing with you? Stop right there, Justin. I actually don't need to know at this moment, but who was it that you were thinking about? See, if we can start moving forward with at least finding out who people are thinking about or potentially actually getting a referral from them, well, then the nice part is we are now build, grow, work. We are now growing our database because we're constantly building it in some form of curious questions and asks that is helping us show people that we know them to the point where we can be courageous in including them in our business or challenging their perspective a little bit, hopefully not to change how they feel, but if we can get out of the way a little bit and let them see something different, maybe the change of view will change their perspective. So remember, your perspective, what I want to make sure has been changed is how important your referral partners are going to be, your center of influence, because once we have a great optimized database, we can now move on to adding 3 to 4 to 6 other lead sources over the next 18 months. And now you're going to be well on your way to why it's the #1 coaching company in America and the top 1%, which in our state do over 20 transactions a year, is because now we have 4 core pillars of marketing, but it all starts with what we're doing with our sphere, our database, and our ability to easily ask for referrals.